T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head.
1, 2, 3, where you're not hardcore. Let you live hardcore. And the legend of the rich was way hardcore. Yeah! Now we're rocking.
What's up, Raider Nation football fans, fantasy football fans? It's fucking draft day. Been a bit of a shit show today, but, 3 hours of rebuilding all my broadcast software because, support fucking sucks my balls. We're back up and running, goddammit, for the draft that really fucking matters. To me, anyway. I mean, all you Raider guys in all Raider Nation League. I'm just there to make it difficult on you fuckers. But this is the one where I'm playing for fucking money and prizes myself. So this is the one that fucking matters to me, god damn it. So let's get this son of a bitch rolling and rocking and rolling, shall we? It is fucking season 17 of the Hardcore Challenge, baby. 32 owners, 2 conferences, 8 divisions, 1 fucking champ, 1 real champ. In the fucking pinnacle of fantasy football competition, the toughest format I believe that there is in fantasy football that we have developed over 20 plus years. We're here, we're ready. Fucking let's get after it, shall we? I got my fucking draft war room ready. I've got all my minions. They're out getting their coffee and donuts right now. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We'll be jumping in here periodically to do my draft strategy, because I don't want y'all seeing my fucking goddamn screen while I'm working my shit. But here's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. We have 10 minutes till the draft is live. 10 minutes. As you see, all of our 6 rounds of keepers have come off the board. We keep 6 keepers in this league, 2 mandatory defensive. They are all off the board. We have the AFC draft starting at 6 p.m. Eastern and a half hour later on a staggered start. We have the NFC draft starting as well. I'll be bouncing back and forth between the two once we get her going. I'm just going to stick around for most of the first round. But we're ready to go. Looks like we've got most of our owners logging on. But he's getting in there. I'm ready to go. All right. Well, unfortunately, Aaron, you are too late, sir. You needed to be in yesterday. I put up a post yesterday. I had 1 spot left in the All Raider Nation League, and we filled that yesterday. That drafted this at 1 this afternoon. We drafted that league, and we are drafting our big league right now. 32 owners. AFC, NFC, play a divisional schedule. We run everything just like the National Football League. This is This is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. If you ain't playing in the hardcore challenge, you're probably playing in one of them fucking water cooler leagues, or playing against your aunt. Ooh, I got a big matchup with my cousin this week. Ah, and I play my sister next week. No, that's not that type of league. No. Like your fucking grandma has any fucking fantasy football knowledge. Come on. But you beat her twice last season and you called yourself a champion. Yeah. That's not that type of fucking league. It's not easy to win. We're playing for $1,000 for the winner, $500 for second place, a custom championship ring, as well as your name added to our Stanley Cup style trophy, the Mandeach Cup, our championship cup. So, appreciate each and every one of you that has joined the league, in the league. Let's see, about 7 minutes here. Ticking down, ticking down. Let's see. You got Ginty. He's right there. Ginty's not going to survive. I don't know when the hell I even pick. I don't pick for a fucking while. I don't pick in the first round. Do I pick in the second? Do I not pick in the second either? Fuck me. I don't pick in the first round. I don't believe I have a second round pick either. I don't. Well, you're not going to get to see my first round pick today. Not live, anyway. I traded my picks last season. I did make the playoffs and get one playoff win. I won my division and got one playoff victory for my efforts. So I wouldn't say it was a waste. I do got solid keepers. But yeah, not picking until the third round really sucks a dick. I ain't going to lie. But I gambled last year and went all in. Pushed them chips in. And I did get a playoff win and a division crown for my efforts. So here we are. Stoned Ponies with the first overall pick. Buckerator with the second. Buckerator has 3 first-round picks. We've got a couple teams with multiple picks in these early rounds. Let's see what Reggie can do. 3 first-round picks, man. Got the second overall pick. Somebody's getting Ashton Ginty, and he could be your keeper dynasty running back for a while going forward. So we'll see. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're gonna be on the clock here. Looks like everybody's getting logged in, getting ready to go. Who are they going to take? I'm coming in with Joe Burrow at quarterback, paired with Jamar Chase. Got Josh Jacobs at running back. Kept McBride at tight end. Bound and Robert Spillane are my linebackers. I've still got to fill out the rest of my roster. I still got to get the schedule done for this league. I'll be working on the schedule tomorrow to finalize it. I was going to have it done today, but obviously we had the broadcasting software crash, and that ate up 3 hours of my day. I was able to get the All Raider Nation League schedule in, and I was going to do this one next, but shit went left and sideways, and it is what it is. So we must adapt and overcome. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Get my draft war room here. Let's see who's out there. Running back wise, Ginty looks to be the top left out there with what we've got for running backs out there, because running backs are a huge commodity. So if they're worth a shit, usually they're kept. Ginty's kind of the top you got out there. Thomas from Jacksonville. You got McLaurin from the Commandos. Mike Evans. Nobody kept Mike Evans, which I find odd. Maybe they just had better talent than, and they couldn't afford to keep him. Tight ends, you got Mark Andrews out there. Travis Kelce's still out there. Hawkinson. So there's definitely some talents. Quarterback-wise, Justin Fields and Nix, Purdy, Goff, Kyler Murray. Those are kind of your top ones that are still left out there that nobody kept. So we will see. We will see. It's getting close here. We got just over 3 minutes, and the draft is going to kick off. Season 17 of the Hardcore Challenge. Fantasy Football League, 32 owners, 2 conferences, 8 divisions, 1 champion. Champion of the AFC battles the champion of the NFC for $1,000, a championship ring, and your name on the Mandeach Cup, our championship trophy. 3 minutes. We're almost there. Almost there. Kickoff to another fantasy season. I ended up having to auto draft most of my draft earlier due to the technical difficulties with the broadcasting software, but I still ended up with an A draft grade, a 9.5 record, and 37% chance to make the postseason, like almost 7% chance to win it all. So I did all right, considering I had to do mostly auto draft. I've got some waiver wires out there to try to correct things and get things pointed in the right direction. I think I should be able to salvage that league. But this is the one that matters to me, man. I have not hoisted the Mandeach Cup in this league. I have been to the Hardcore Bowl once. I have a lot of playoff wins. I've got some division crowns, but I have not hoisted a championship in this league. It is not fucking easy, ladies and gentlemen. Wednesday on our next Fantasy Football show, we will have our prediction special, and we'll be unveiling our latest GOAT rankings. But here we are. Here we grow. Man, I really wish I had a first-round pick. Very disappointing. But you know what? God damn it. I did win my division last year. I made the playoffs. I got a playoff win. And that's better than I had done a couple previous seasons. So you got to go all in, man. And this, when you are an owner in the Hardcore Challenge, we trade draft picks. You trade anything that you got that's a commodity. You're basically the owner, the general manager, the head coach. We try to make this as close to owning an NFL franchise as you possibly can in fantasy football. You play a divisional schedule. You play the same guys every year. And you get to bring your core team season to season with you. So let's go. Under a minute left. Draft will be starting. Just under a minute. Who is going to be the first guy off the board this season? All of our keepers are off the board already. We're waiting to see who the first pick is. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? You got Buckerator. Reggie's going to be here in sitting over here a minute, so we'll harass him about his first round picks as he makes them. Oh, we're under 20 seconds. We're about to be live, baby. Let's go. Draft time. Shit, I need to hold on. I got to update that text. Oh, Thomas is off. There we go. Thomas, wide receiver. Buckerator took Ginty. Motherfucker, I knew he was going to take him. I knew he was going to take him. If somebody didn't take Ginty in the first 2 picks, you're just insane. Yeah, I'm 42 picks away over here. Now give me a little count. 42 fucking picks away? Good fucking Lord. That's not good. McLaurin's gone. Hampton's off the board for the Chargers. Bad Company on the clock. Jake from State Farm. Good Under the Influence up next. Blackout Bison Broncos answer to the master with back-to-back picks there at 9 and 10. Got fucking Ginty. Man, what's the chances I could pull a trade and pull Ginty out of his hands? I'd love to pair him with Josh Jacobs. Man, that'd be fucking awesome. A fucking historical silver and black backfield. I love it. I don't know if I can make it happen, though. Maybe a first-round draft pick or two? Maybe make him jump? I don't know. We'll see. Fucking Jake. Jake's studying long here. Mike Evans is still out there. He seems to be the top on the board. You've got some solid wide receivers. You got some solid running backs. Mark Andrews is still out there. Reggie said he's going to trade me Ashton Jeanty. No comment?
No comment.
No comment, he says.
No comment. Not in a lifetime.
Not for 2 or 3 first-round picks? Come on.
Oh, not that.
Yeah, see? Sweeten the deal there. Now all of a sudden, his tune changed. See how that works? All right, where are we at here? Let's see. I don't pick until 38 more picks yet. I don't pick for 38 more picks. Oh, there's this one right there. Right on the end of that dude. All right, Hunter's. Oh, Travis. I'm surprised Hunter didn't go earlier with the possibility he has a plan on both sides of the ball. You know? Travis Hunter. I thought he'd go a little earlier. Hunter's off the board. So kind of couple of the top rookies are gone already here in the first 7 picks. God damn, I don't pick for 37 more fucking picks. Good lord. Hey, I got a division crown last year for my shitty trade, for my trading efforts. God damn it. So at least I didn't get nothing for it. Oh, man. Well, you just got the best rookie running back that there is out there. Probably.
That's what they say.
Well, he's got the biggest upside, I think.
Travis Hunter going now?
Hunter's gone. He just went last. He's intriguing to me because he's going to get possibly defensive points and offensive points. I don't know how much they're going to use him.
I would have gotten him, but Ashton Jeanty.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't have passed up Ginty. I as soon as I saw you, I forgot you were second. I'm like, oh, if Stone Ponies don't take him, you should take him. Like, yeah, I don't know. They're going kind of slow here. They're kind of slow.
I already knew who I wanted.
Answer the master here. Tom's got back-to-back picks here, so I'm kind of curious to see what he grabs here with these two.
Well, I'm coming up in 3 more.
Yeah, you're in 5 more picks, and then you got the last pick of the round too, and then you're back up again pretty quick in the next round. And another one towards the end of the next round. Fuck, you got 5 fucking picks in the first 2 rounds.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got none. I got a whole lot of none.
Make a lot of stuff happen right about now.
That's all right. We can still talk. And
Business is business. I like business. I like doing business now. I like doing business.
don't mind us. Just just a momentary chronic break. We'll be back.
It's going down this season.
Somebody call security.
All right. Oh, he took, who'd he take? McMillan and Connor. Wide receiver, running back. That's a solid pickup. Who's Reggie going to take with his next pick here? Well, you're looking good so far. If you fucking knock it out of the park with these first 5 picks, you could make my life difficult this year. I'm not worried about All Pro Afro or the other guy, that El Pirata. I'm not worried about them. Let's see. I only got 33 more picks till I get a draft finally. Fuck me. Mike Evans is gone. Mike Evans, Knox Vegas is on the clock. You're up next, Reggie. Then Emmett who? Sutton, wide receiver for the Donkeys. You're on the clock. Well, JoJo, I'm sorry. What was your draft grade, JoJo? Did you see your draft grade yet? I got A, projected to go 9-5, 5th place in the league, 37% chance to make the playoffs, 7% chance to win it all. So I still got an A. Even with my clusterfuck that went down, I still end up with a pretty solid squad. I did draft Lamar Jackson first, so I have a feeling he's going to have a big year. And he's a dual threat. Emmett who? King Salame. And Bucker Raider. You gotta change that name. That name ain't no good. King Salame. Pacheco's off the board. Ebuke. They're rolling. Man, the talent is dropping quickly. Good Lord. Well, who is going to be available by the time it gets to me, man? Good Lord. I need another running back desperately. Chuba Hubbard is off the board. Oh, Reggie's on here. Let's see. Let's see how it closes out his first round here with 3 picks. He had the most picks in the draft in the first round this season. Robinson, running back. So 2 running backs. What else? What else you grab? And what the fuck else you take? And a receiver. Oh, you homer. Of course he took a Bucks receiver. Jeez. This guy. Is he going to be any good? What is he, the 3rd? 4th?
First.
First?
First round pick.
No, I mean on the depth
Oh, he'll be
depth chart, not.
second right now. Because Godwin's out.
Godwin's not back yet, is he?
He'll be a second or third right now.
When's Godwin come back?
4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, as I said, 4 or 5 weeks. All right, well, yeah, and he'll take a while to work back in too, probably. So he might be all right. Mark Andrews is gone. Moore, wide receiver for the Bears. Emmett who? And then you're up again. We'll probably finish out this. Go a couple more picks here. Let's see. We'll stay through Reggie's picks. He's got the most picks here in these first 2 rounds. Let's see what he pulls together here, and then we'll shut this one down. We'll jump back on for the start of the NFC draft. He ain't gonna get to see me pick. It's gonna take a while. I got a long wait. 26 more picks. It's getting there. It's getting there. 26 more picks. Good Lord. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave the stream running instead of starting up a new stream and having to reshare it all and all that bullshit. We'll just keep this one going, and I'll just come back on about 5 minutes before the NFC draft starts. I'll just pop back on camera. But that way I can go ahead and leave the draft board up. Anybody wants to watch along, you can. And that way we don't have to reshare the stream that way. Because we're only about 20 minutes from the kickoff of the NFC draft as well. NFC again was the champion. The NFC has been dominant as fuck. How many years in a row is that for the NFC now? Let's see. The NFC league championships. They won. Where are we at? They won in 2021. Who won in 2022? Oh, he's no longer in the league, but he was in the NFC also. So 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Holy fuck, AFC, what are we doing? So that's what? 2018 was the last time? Good Lord, Tom was the last guy in the AFC? Holy shit. It was Tom in 2000. I mean, the AFC was holding it down there for a nice little stretch. But the AFC has not won the Hardcore Bowl, guys, since fucking 2018. What the fuck? That's got to change this season. That's got to change. All the other 15 of you and or the 14 other of you besides me and Reggie, we gotta fucking win this bitch this year. God damn, we gotta bring this back over to the AFC. Fuck that shit. Damn, I can't believe that. That's a long time. I didn't realize. I knew it'd been a while, but fuck, that's a while. All right, who'd you take? Oh, you got Kelsey too? God damn, dude. You're doing all right. So you got Ashton Jeanty. This you say is going to be a stud wide receiver for the Bucks, which you probably would know better than anybody. You watch them more. You've been to the preseason games. So you should have an inside track on that, I would hope. Or you're just a homer, one or the other. And then you got Robinson, too, who's going to be a solid running back for the Commandos. And you got Travis Kelce, who's still going to put up stats this year. He's still Mahomes' fucking best friend. Well, I'm curious to see what you do with this last pick here. Oh, you got a pick in the second pick of the third round, too. Jesus Christ. You're going to have your whole squad build here before I even draft. Oh, fuck me. This isn't working out. This isn't working out. It's a good goddamn thing I got kick-ass keepers. That's all I gotta say, because fuck. Huh? I know, dude. Well, that's the thing, is I knew I at least I got good high-end talent. Because if Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase do what they look like they're going to do, like they did the year they went to the Super Bowl, if they do that again this year, they could damn near carry my team. And if Josh Jacobs has another year like he had last year with Green Bay, I mean, he's been, he was the league's leading rusher, and then, he's just kept clicking. He's good. My tight end was one of the top tight ends in the league last year, McBride. And I got two solid linebackers. So I've got top-end guys, but man, there's going to be a big fall-off before I draft, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to pop back on in about 10 minutes. We're going to keep this rolling here. I'll keep chatting back here, but you're not going to see me. Man, I need another running back. In a bad way. I need a running back. Eckler's gone. Man, there's a lot of running backs. Look at all that orange. See, that's what I like about the draft board, is you can look right at the draft board, and because of the color coded, you can kind of just look and see where everybody's going. And because they got the positions color coded. Now, what I have noticed, which I ain't going to say nothing yet, ain't nobody cracked the seal yet. There's one position they ain't nobody touched. And that may be where I get to make my bread and butter. Your fucking, for your draft is looking really good so far. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking pretty good so far. I don't know who your keepers were, but adding in with what you're adding in with your keepers, that's a pretty good squad. Because fuck, adding what you've drafted already will pretty much fill out your offensive starters. And he's up next. Let's see what he does next. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta jump in the war room here for a second. I see something. I want to go get somebody in the queue. Decisions. Let's go back to the board here. Still. Reggie's on the clock here. And then you pick again in 3 more picks. And then I think you're done for a minute. You don't pick again till the 4th. And you've only... Oh, you got 2 picks in that round, though. All right, we're starting the 3rd round here. 3rd round of drafting after our 6 keepers have come off the board. I am 11 picks away. I've got 4 guys in the queue right now. Who'd you take? Who'd you just take? Oh, you took Goff? We need another quarterback? He's going to back up Baker, is he? Oh, that's solid. I mean, you got 2 solid starting quarterbacks. I hope to not need one, but for 1 week, hopefully. 10 picks away. And the NFC is going to be coming up soon. Let's get the NFC queued up here. NFC. The NFC draft room is live as well. Loading the draft over there. Their keepers are off the board over there. So the NFC is starting. Draft will start in 8 minutes, 45 seconds. The AFC is rolling along. I am 7 picks away in the AFC. Moving along. Season 17 draft of the Hardcore Challenge, the pinnacle of fantasy football competition, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't work. I can't work, man.
You're doing pretty good so far. You gotta admit. Half the draft picks are for me.
Alright. Yeah, so I think I did damn good right now, shit.
You might have done really well. I don't like that because you're probably my top competition in my division right now. Oh, I'm telling you, I got a feeling about Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase this year. I think they're gonna have a year like
You
that.
got them again?
They're my keepers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I drafted both those guys when they were rookies. I drafted Josh Jacobs when he was a rookie too, and I've kept those guys this whole time. And I got McBride too. He's one of the top fantasy tight ends last year. I think he was the top fantasy tight end, wasn't he?
Was.
Yeah. So I got him too. I got two stud linebackers that will score. Our linebackers score like running backs basically. So I've got two of those. The guys I got are good. It's just I gotta pull some diamonds out.
Damn, I think I did real good right now. I didn't mess up this year.
No, you've done very well so far. All right, 4 picks away. And nobody has drafted this position yet. I'm going to break the seal. Got 6 minutes till the NFC draft kicks off. Kilowattage. Renegade Misfits, Knoxville Assassins, frickin' frackin' football time. And I lost my Chubb, or the first 5 picks. We got a new owner. Woo! That's the name. Woo! It's like Ric Flair. Woo! Is it that kind of a woo? Maybe it's that kind of a woo. Maybe it's a Ric Flair woo. Like the Nature Boy. Woo-hoo. That type of a woo. You coming out with like a fucking the Phoenix fucking got your robe with the fucking feathers. Let's see here, let's see. Board, I'm 1 pick away.
Your team is now on the clock.
Fucking A, it's about goddamn time. And nobody has drafted an individual defensive player yet. Nobody. So the top individual defensive players are out there on the board, available. We are taking Jordan Brooks, linebacker. Nova has the first individual defensive player off the board in the draft right there for the Raw Dog Nation. Yes, this is. Thank you. That's worth a cha-ching.
In your face, sucker!
There you go. Kilowattage on the clock. We are closing out the 3rd round here in the AFC, getting ready to start round 1 in the NFC in 4 minutes. We'll see who the first guy off the board. Brian Thomas, Ashton Jeanty were the first 2 off the board in the AFC. Who's going to be the first 2 picks in the NFC? I wouldn't be surprised if Jeanty isn't one of the first 2 picks in the NFC as well, honestly. how you could not take him. The guy has such a possible huge upside. He could be a running back for the next 10 years in fantasy. You know, you hope that. I mean, obviously, a lot of guys don't do that, but he's supposed to be that type of generational talent. That's all the hype that he got. So we'll see. I'm 29 picks away again in the fucking AFC. Jesus. For the love. 3 minutes. And the NFC will be live. He's got multiple magazines here. Good Lord. This guy. Oh, here. Fuck. I keep forgetting this guy. How many times I've given this to you since winter? And it never makes it out the door with you. You leave, oh, I didn't love this guy again. 2 minutes. We'll see who the first pick in the NFC is. Stinky Pinky on the clock in the AFC. You got to pick again in 3 more picks, Reggie. I am 28 picks away in the AFC. Under 2 minutes. 2-minute warning for the NFC. Ticking down, ticking down, ticking down. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the first pick in the NFC? Jump in my draft war room here for a second. I need to queue some guys up. There's definitely some talent out there. I'm 25 picks away right now. The NFC getting ready to go here. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Who's kilowattage going to take the first overall pick? How long before Ashton Jeanty's off the board? Will Travis Hunter go quicker this time? Ashton Jeanty, first pick off the board. That didn't take long. Yes, Spleeve, I do believe Ryan is auto drafting because he has a well, he's kind of I do believe it's an educated auto draft. He set his board accordingly, and he has a scientific method he's using this year. So, beware. Just telling you. He is thinking outside the box for this season. Because, as you know, he has not had the greatest success over the past couple seasons. So he said he's trying to think outside the box, try some different things. Kamara. Alvin Kamara? Really? Second pick? I mean, I guess, is he the best running back out there in the NFC? Maybe he was. I don't know. That seems a little questionable. 21 picks away. I'm 21 picks away. Screwed out of the last draft, damn it. Oh, at least I did get to pick Lamar first. I got Lamar Jackson first, and then I got London from the Falcons. "17 picks away. Godwin's still out there. Do you take a late flyer on Godwin? He's on the PUP list. He's not on IR. Will he go on IR when the season starts? Because if he goes on IR, I can stick him in IR. How does that work? I know he's on the PUP list now. But there's nobody on IR right now, so did those switch to IR? So you could move him down into your IR spot and then draft another guy to replace him till he's healthy? I mean, that's a possibility. See what the NFC is doing over here. The NFC is fucking running back heavy.
Your team is now on the clock.
That's not my team. I'm just I'm a silent owner so that I can be in the NFC to manage it. That's J-Dub's team. Unfortunately, J-Dub's a Donkeys fan, so it fucking pisses me off because he won't change his goddamn logo. So that every time I comment for anything in the NFC, it's a fucking Donkeys logo next to my name, which fucking disgusts the fuck out of me. But, you know, it is what it is. The things you gotta do. The things you gotta do for fantasy football. 7 straight running backs in the NFC, Reggie. That's crazy. Jeanty, Kamara, Hampton, Henderson, Harvey, Hall, and Scadaboo. 7 straight running backs. I guess the NFC is definitely valuing running backs this season. See where we're at over here in the AFC. I am 11 picks away. We are in round 5 now. After our 6 keepers come off the board as soon as the draft goes live, you're allowed to keep 6 keepers season to season in the hardcore challenge. Yeah, I saw that. Saw that, Travis. Which is smart. I mean, Jesus, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's J-Dub's fucking timer saying, J-Dub, make a fucking pick. Jacksonville, tight end. He breaks the streak of running backs with a tight end. I don't know what he's doing. That's his team. Cooper. NFC rolling along. A run of 7 tight ends, rookie heavy, with Strange at tight end in the NFC. I'm 8 picks away. We're in 5th round of the AFC draft, season 17 of the Hardcore Challenge. 32 owners. We got 16 drafting in the AFC, 16 drafting in the NFC. These guys will be playing. Winner gets $1,000. Second place, $500. Championship ring. And your name on the championship trophy. The Mandich Cup. 8 picks, 8 picks. Let me jump in my war room here for a second. Everybody I got on my board is still there. I'm up in 7 picks. Oh shit. Easy there, music. I know we're running a little longer than a normal show here. 119. We are in the 5th. We're in the 5th round right now. I got 4 picks away and I'm drafting. Couple wide receivers off the board in the NFC. Wilson. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Travis Hunter goes to the 10th. I'm still surprised he didn't go earlier for both leagues. I really thought, you know, he's kind of like this, you know, they're talking about him like being a unicorn where you can use him. He's going to get stats on both sides of the ball. You know, I've got people messaging me, how do you think they're going to score him? I'm like, well, whatever. It's just like anybody else. Like if a quarterback throws an interception and then the quarterback tackles the fucking guy, he gets the points for the tackle too. I mean, it's that way already in the league. Whatever stat they get, defensive or offensive, they already get. So Travis Hunter's going to get whatever stats he gets. So if he gets pass defended, he gets, you know, interceptions, he gets tackles. He's going to get those on top of his receptions, touchdowns, you know, yardage. So he has the possibility to be a big scorer in fantasy football. Very unusual player. I'm up in 3 picks. Let me jump in my war rooms, get ready here. 3 picks away. Got Answer to the Master, Bleeding Green, and Knox Vegas Anarchy right ahead of me. Raw Dog Nation. Who are we adding to the mix? I like what we got so far. And I think my guys are going to be here. Nobody that I've had queued up thus far has been taken. I had a strategy coming in for this because I knew what my situation was draft-wise. I didn't have a lot of high draft capital. I traded it away last season to make a playoff run, which I did win the division. I did get a playoff victory. So I don't think it was... And I upgraded a couple keepers on my team. Bound I brought in last season through the trade. McBride also through the trade. So those draft picks were traded for straight-up keepers that I kept for this season and going forward. So I felt I got good talent in return for the future as well. So it wasn't just like a one-year deal. So we'll see how that works out. All right, 1 pick away here.
Your team is now on the clock.
It's about fucking time. All right, we're going to take... Man, we're going back and forth on this one. All of my guys are here in my queue. I'm going Hayward, defensive lineman for the Steelers. Welcome to the Raw Dog Nation. I do believe I had him last season as well. I know I had him on one of my teams. I can't remember if it was this one or the Raider Nation League. As you see, a little bit of a theme here with my picks. That is the first defensive lineman off the board. So I just got one of the top defensive linemen in the entire league. I got the top available projected linebacker in the entire league to add with my other 2 keeper linebackers, Robert Spillane and Bound. And I'm up in 5 more picks. CJ Stroud off the board. He was still out there? That's kind of surprising. NFC rolling along here. Offensive heavy. It's been all wide receivers and running backs except for the one tight end that Donkey Punch took. All wide receivers and running backs. All offensive thus far in the NFC. King Salami grabs the defensive back. It's the second defensive back off the board. Knox Vegas Anarchy also took a D-back. I have a certain philosophy that I like for defensive backs. And I've already got my guy picked. He's in my queue. Not necessarily going to take him now, but I got him queued up. Let's see, where do I pick in the next round? I don't pick in the next round. Fuck me. There we go. I picked there again. Man, I must have a lot of late round picks. See, I got to be pretty smart with my picks this draft. That's for sure. Another wide receiver. Baker Mayfield. Off the board in the second round. 6th pick. First quarterback drafted in the NFC. That wasn't kept. Stinky Pinky on the clock. I'm 3 picks away. Pearsall off the board, wide receiver in the NFC. We'll probably roll with it. I'll make my next pick, and since I don't pick the next round, I'm probably going to call her a day. We've obviously got some heated draft action going today. Been live about an hour or so anyway. I mean, this is the most exciting thing to watch, obviously, except for those of us that are participating in it. I get it, but, you know, it's nice to have this recorded and the first round's documented in video form and saved and archived. Because these all get archived on our YouTube channel. YouTube's just kind of like my library. I don't really give 2 fucks about YouTube. YouTube pops me for everything. Fuck, half the shit I try to post, half my videos get popped for fucking shit on YouTube. So YouTube can just basically suck a dick. I use YouTube as a library. That's about it. Because YouTube will save all of the lives that I do and not delete them. Like Facebook has now started deleting all live streams after 30 days after they're posted. So that's like my fucking library. If I ever want to go find something that I've ever done live, even the old Facebook page that got deleted, all that shit's still over on YouTube. So it's just like the Raider Reaction library. But I don't really give a fuck about it. I mean, I love all you guys that watch us on YouTube. We do have a pretty tight YouTube crew that watches over there. But YouTube as a whole, their platform, they can fucking blow me. They're the worst. They are the worst. I can get by with all types of shit on TikTok.
Your team is now on
I
the
can
clock.
get by with fucking anything on Facebook. With fucking YouTube, dude, I can't even do like 30 seconds of a fight night on YouTube and they'll shut that shit down. We are going to take Chin safety for your Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome to the Raw Dog Nation. We have completely filled out our starting defense now. Have all my linebackers, my defensive linemen, and my starting safety. I like safeties for defensive backs for the primary reason safeties get more tackles than cornerbacks. And tackles are points. So you can get pass defended, you can get interceptions, you can get all the same shit a corner's going to get, but you got a whole lot more opportunity to get tackles with a safety than you do a corner. They throw safeties up in the box. They blitz safeties. You got a chance to get sacks with safeties that you usually don't get with corners. I mean, they'll do blitz a corner every once in a while too, but it's usually, it just, over the years, it seems safety score better than cornerbacks. Unless you can get a corner that is big on turnovers and has a big turnover years, a lot of interceptions, interception yards, maybe some pick sixes. But just as a whole, I've always had better luck with safeties than I have corners. That's just my philosophy on that. Woo! Woo! It's their first pick in the Hardcore Challenge. Oh, I'm glad we caught it. Who are they going to take? Who are they going to take? We have a father-son tandem here. It's one of, this is our, two teams in the NFC are co-owned. I Lost My Chubb is also co-owned. They took Sutton, donkey wide receiver. Cortland Sutton, the first pick for the Woo. All right. Renegade Misfits on the clock, wrapping up over there. Let's see what we got. I am 19 picks away. It is 6:47. I think we're going to call it a wrap for live coverage for this evening so I can concentrate a little more on the draft and see, kind of look at my roster and see what I've got, see what's all out there. Because this one does matter to me as well. But I do like to have the first rounds all recorded for prosperity purposes and, gets archived in the YouTube library. The archives of Raider Reaction. All shows by people that aren't even on the page anymore, that I don't talk to, and all that shit. All that shit's still on there. Everybody's old show. Fucking every single one. If anybody's ever done a show on Raider Reaction, it's in the YouTube. Typically. In the archives. And I do have a lot of those playlists hidden, so y'all can't find them. Because, not like I'm advertising any of those folks anymore. But they're still there. Rolling. We got another round going down here. Reggie's about to be on the clock again. So he's looking like he's had a pretty solid draft. But I'm feeling pretty happy about my draft so far with what I've put together. My strategy was to build my starting defense. And I built my starting defense with every single player that I wanted before anybody else drafted. I got the top linebacker and I got the top defensive lineman that were projected out there for this season that were available. And I got Chin, who I think is going to have a big season as the Raiders safety. He's looked really good in preseason. Already had a pick. He's made some splash plays. I'm high on that guy. I think if he stays healthy, he can be big for me. So good luck to everybody. Each and every damn one of you, man. It is a new season. It's a beautiful thing. It's like a little football baby. It's been born. Now you got a team to play with. Now you can go do your waiver wires. You can trade. You can do all your bullshit. Season 4 of our Raider Nation League is off and running. We drafted that earlier this afternoon. The AFC is drafting now. The NFC for the OG League is also drafting now. And we will be hitting it hard to fill up our Raider Nation Survivor League starting tomorrow. So if you still want to get in and play with us and be able to be on the Wednesday shows, follow along, have us talk about what you're doing, we do follow the Survivor League all the way through on our Fantasy Football podcast on Wednesday night. So if you're not a big fantasy football gamer, but you want an opportunity to still win some prizes and be able to game along with us at Raider Reaction, you can do it in that manner. And the Survivor League is still the same prize as the Raider Nation Fantasy League. It's $400 to win the Fantasy League, autographed Howie Long jersey, and a Raider Reaction prize pack. The Survivor League is also an autographed Howie Long jersey. Half of the pot, it's $25 buy-in for the Survivor League, half the pot to the winner, plus a Raider Reaction prize pack. So the more people we can get in the Survivor League, the more money you have a chance to win. So that's why we're really going to pump it over the next week and a half. It's easy to get people in the Survivor League. It only takes seconds to get in, and it only takes seconds to make your pick each week. It's the easiest way you can game along with us. So good luck to you all the rest of your draft. Good luck to everybody else. And if you're not playing in the Hardcore Challenge, I'm sorry. you're playing in some minor league fantasy football shit, because this is the pinnacle of fantasy football competition. Good luck to each and every one of you. I'm out. Peace. Love.